What's up guys, Sebastian here and welcome to another video. And in today's video I'm going to answer the question, how do you make money now and also build a long-term business? This is from someone that made a comment in one of my YouTube videos. Basically they told me like, hey Sebastian, it would be awesome if you can record a video for those people that understand that you have to build a long-term business, that you have to be patient, that you have to build an audience over time, that it's going to take time, and but they gotta make money right now because they gotta pay for stuff and whatever the case is. And most people come to the internet to make extra money. Like most people don't come to the internet because they have a lot of money and they want to diversify. Most people come to the internet to get a solution to their financial problems, right? At least me, I came to the internet because I wanted to make money, and most people in the world do that. It's a very small percentage of people that have a huge business outside the internet and then come to the internet to kind of like expand. So it's a perfectly valid question, and I think that the most important thing is that you don't mix the long-term business with a strategy to make money fast, right? Because what I want you to understand is that building a long-term business is like this pen, right? It's a straight pen. It's gonna make you put in the work consistently over a long period of time, and it will pay off massively on the long term, and it's going to be consistent, it's going to be predictable, it's going to be nice. But the thing is that if you go through this process and you become desperate at some point and you start thinking about how can I make money fast, you basically interrupt the pattern, the consistency of the process of building a long-term business. You make like a disruption in the execution of your long-term business, and that can kill your long-term strategy. When you're doing so well and you are maybe, I don't know, putting 3 pieces of content a day, working on your product, speaking with your suppliers, or just improving your product in general because it's going to be better for the long term, or you're putting all this work to build your audience consistently, or you're doing great, but out of nowhere you just want to make money now, so you stop doing all that stuff that is not paying off right now and you replace it with a quick money strategy. And what I'm trying to say is that just imagine that this pen all of a sudden it had like a break, right? And when that break happens, maybe you're gonna make some money if you're able to make it work, but you're not gonna be able to reach to the other side because there's gonna be an interruption. So like that's the thing, like you cannot mix both. Like if you're gonna focus on building a long-term brand, you gotta have your kind of like your execution plan adapt to that goal. And then if you want to focus on getting sales right now, you got to have an execution plan specifically for that, and keep them separate. So kind of like to give you a concrete example, let's say that let's use my own example. In the beginning, I wanted to start my own fitness brand, right? So it's like in the bodybuilding niche, right? So I wanted to sell supplements, I wanted to sell t-shirts, I wanted to sell programs, I wanted to build this big brand, I wanted to have a website with a lot of content. And the thing is that that was going to take some time. In the beginning I had zero traction. All I had was like a logo, a cool name, and a WordPress website, but I didn't have an audience. I didn't have people watching my stuff, buying my products, and I knew that it was going to take time for that to happen. But I was in high school and I also wanted to make money right now. So what I did is that for the fitness brand, I had my execution plan. I said, okay, I have to create a blog post every single day. I have to post on the fan page every single day. I have to run traffic to the content and get people to know my brand. I have to build my email list. I have to do these things every single day for the long-term business. But I want to make money right now as well because that money was going to allow me to build the other brand faster. So I said, okay, I need to have another plan to make money right now. I cannot mix it because if not, I'm going to mess up the process. So what I did is I said, okay, I'm going to develop another skill in another niche because I'm not a bodybuilder and I cannot sell like bodybuilding programs. So I'm going to develop a skill in another niche, and I developed a skill of how to make simple WordPress websites that look great, and I could do them in 15 minutes. So I developed that skill, and then I said, all right, and I have to look for people that buy my service. So I messaged 30 people per day, every single day. Those were 900 messages per month. And in the end of the day, if all I could get was 1% of those people to convert, I got 9 sales. And if I was basically charging either $100 for the website, 100 to 300 for the website, or I was making them for free and people would sign up to the hosting and I would earn $100 in commissions. So worst case, if I converted 1%, I would still make 9 times 100, $900 in my hustle strategy, but I kept my long-term strategy intact, right? And these days, this brand, I mean, honestly, like this brand I started, then I stopped the brand because I focused on e-commerce. So it had like a 4-year period where I didn't do anything. But my point is, these days, I think it has like 150,000 followers, huge engagement, and it has more traction, right? So that's the thing. Like you gotta define what is your hustle strategy, your side hustle strategy, or your cash flow strategy, and then have your long-term business. And that way you won't, like if you get emotional, at least you can get all those emotions out and put that energy into your hustle business and not mess up with the process that you know is going to work in the long term, but might not be paying off right now for the brand that you want to build. And I'm telling you guys, I've been telling you the same thing in all my videos. If you want to build a long-term brand, it's all about the consistent work that you put in every single day, about the daily content that you publish, about building your list every single day, about improving your product or offer, and that's it. You rinse and repeat every single day. If you trust me on that, if you trust that process and you do it every single day, it's gonna work out. Like I told you, you don't build Rome overnight. You gotta build an audience, and then that audience is gonna buy your products. But like what most people want to do is they just want to make a bunch of money right now without an audience. And like how are you gonna build a consistent business without an audience? You might get a direct response campaign working today, a Facebook ads campaign that is making you twice the money right now, but chances are it's not going to be around for the next 3 months. It's just how it works. I'm telling you, I've been in this industry for a long time, and if you want to keep your numbers stable every single month, the revenue that you generate, the profit that you generate, so that, let's be honest, I mean, you have to pay rent, you have to pay the car, you have to pay for food, all that stuff. And if you want to be able to do that without any problems, you got to see consistent income. And the only way to do that is by building a real audience. And building a real audience, it's not built in a month. I'm telling you, it's not built in a month. It's built in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years. But as long as you keep your cash flow strategy there and you keep putting in the work manually, yes, it's going to take a lot of time. Yes, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but you can make that money to reinvest in your long-term business and make it grow faster. So that's basically it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you find it helpful and need more help, be sure to go to sebastiangomezmentoring.com, schedule a call, and we'll see how we can help you out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.